I saw a video on YouTube the other day with the title, "The Fitness Industry Needs a Slap." I thought it was such a good title because I feel like there's a lot going on in our industry that is more negative than positive. You know, fitness, bodybuilding, those are supposed to be positive things in our lives, but I feel like a lot of the time it gets overwhelmed by these things like caffeine addiction, dopamine addiction, you know, body dysmorphia, comparing yourself to other people. So I'm gonna talk about a few things that I think are messed up about current fitness culture and hopefully some ways to fix it. The first thing that I'm gonna talk about that I noticed in this industry is guys that go to the gym and feel like that's the only part of their day that's good. You'll see this kind of theme on TikTok especially, where guys go, oh, I go to the gym, I work out for 2 hours a day and the rest of my life is just crap. You know, I feel like depressed once I'm done. I don't know what else to do for the rest of my day. And I think a lot of this has to do with understanding that, you know, fitness, while fitness is a lifestyle thing, it's not gonna be the answer to everything in your life. It's not gonna fix all your problems. Finding the right girl, right? Or getting married, or finding the right job, or whatever your struggle may be, it's not gonna be fixed by the gym. And I feel like there's a lot of guys out there that go to the gym expecting it to fix everything, and that's just not how it works. Let the gym be its own particular thing. It doesn't need to be the fix for everything. Another thing that I see that's an issue in the fitness industry is body dysmorphia. We've talked about this in other videos, but essentially just the comparison culture that you see on TikTok and YouTube influencers and stuff. You're always comparing yourself to other people. So that's gonna be your first step. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Understand that it's you versus you, and the progress you make is worthwhile, and making steps for yourself is awesome. You don't need to be the next David Lade. You just need to be the better version of you. Watch that. Watch the body dysmorphia thing. Watch how much your self-talk is changing your perception about yourself, because that's just negative. It's a negative thing that's gonna start to creep its way into your life as you work out more. Number 3, caffeine addiction.
Don't worry guys, I'm not like Tyler, and I don't say that life starts at 1 gram of caffeine.
No, it's only an addiction if you admit it is.
Oh. Guys, a gram of caffeine a day, that's dangerous. That is literally gonna kill you. There's a lot of guys out there that joke about this and they make that their thing, like, oh, we're just gonna take 3 scoops of pre-workout before we go to the gym. I think that's a scourge in this society. Learn how to just hit the gym by yourself. No headphones, no caffeine, nothing. Just try it. Try it a few times, because I think that's a crutch. I really do. I'm not saying I'm different than you. When I first started especially, I had that same mindset where you take your pre-workout, you get yourself psyched up, you listen to the right music. But, you know, David Goggins actually doesn't listen to music when he works out, and he says that that's a way to just strip away any other kind of crutch to make things easier on yourself. And yeah, that's a really hardcore way to think about it. Maybe a little too hardcore, but I do think there's a grain of truth to that, which is just, you know, don't feel like you need so much caffeine that you're buzzing off the wall in order to hit the gym. You know, you should be able to use your own natural bodily energy to do that, especially if you're young. I just don't think that that's necessary. And I think that it's kind of a scourge in the fitness culture right now. Point number 4 would be steroid addiction / muscle worship, okay? So everybody wants to be huge. Everybody wants to be the next Ronnie Coleman or Rich Piana, right? And Rich Piana's cool. I listened to Rich Piana too a lot when I was, you know, kind of first getting into fitness. A lot of what he says is awesome, but you have to understand that being massive like that is gonna kill you. Look, we've seen a lot of these guys dying recently because of their steroid addictions, essentially. And then the muscle worship thing, what I mean by that is, you know, that really is a thing. Look it up, muscle worship. It's kind of weird, it's kind of messed up. But people get wrapped into this mindset of just being this absolutely massive, muscular freak of nature. And you don't need to look like that. You know, looking aesthetic, being ripped and being healthy is totally fine. I feel like there's just this weird addiction to getting absolutely massive in our bodybuilding culture that is entirely unhealthy and leads to death in a lot of cases. So keep that in mind. My name is Mike McCord. My channel is for the skinny guys that struggle putting on mass, but I do love to talk about fitness. If you struggle putting on mass or you love fitness, consider subscribing. I post videos every Friday, and I'll see you guys next week.